You don't need to.
JV Matters, inside Shadow Ridge. Earned, not given. Building the next generation. Welcome to JV Matters. I'm Coach. This isn't just about football, it's about building young men. Every practice, every rep, every meeting is an opportunity to grow, not only as athletes, but as leaders, teammates, and young adults. So, whether you're a player, a coach, or a parent, thanks for joining me. Let's get better together. So, here's today's message: earned, not given. There's something every football player wants. He wants trust. They want their coach to trust them. They want their teammates to trust them. They want every guy on the field to trust them. And they also want trust from the coaches as well. But here's the truth: trust isn't given, it's earned. You have to earn that trust up and down the line, from the coaches on down and on up, from your players. And you don't earn it with one play, with one great play. You earn it over time. You earn it as you develop and grow, as you learn it, as you earn it. How do you earn it? How do you earn trust? Here's how. You earn it by doing the little things. You know your assignment. You show up on time. You listen when your coach is talking. You finish the drill. You don't stop halfway through it. You don't quit when you're tired, because you can't quit in the fourth quarter. You have to push through it. The other team's not going to wait for you to catch your breath. You have to push through it. You admit when you make a mistake, and you don't argue with the coach. Coaches aren't perfect. And most importantly, you do your job when nobody is reminding you to do it. That's how coaches begin to trust you, and that is growth. Something we've talked about before in the past, on here as well as I've talked with my team. Talent isn't enough. There are talented players up and down the roster. I have tons of talented players. Some are fast, some are strong, and some are make incredible plays all the time. But if I can't trust you to do your job, I can't put you on the field. I can't put you in between the lines. Football is a team game. One player doing his job doesn't make a great play. 11 players doing their job does. That's why trust matters. We talked about this today in practice. Doing your job, trusting your teammate. Then the player next to you only has to worry about doing his job, not both of your jobs, not his and yours. Don't put that burden on him. So inside Shadow Ridge, here's what we do. As a coach here at Shadow Ridge, we're watching more than what happens during a game. We're watching practice. We're watching the weight room. We're watching how players respond to correction. Do you get upset when you get corrected? We're watching how you treat your teammates. Because that teammate that you're helping out, he might be working for you, or he might be in your same position, and you might go down one day. How do you treat him? We're watching what happens after you make a mistake. Because that's where we find out who the player really is, who you really are. Anybody can look good when everything's going right, but the question is this: who are you when things are going wrong? When things are not going your way? There's going to be bad games, rough games, tough games, games that are not going your way. How do you respond? That's when character shows up. That's where real growth happens. So here's the type of player I want. I don't need every player to be the biggest. I don't need every player to be the fastest. And I certainly don't expect every player to be perfect. But here's what I do need. I want players that are dependable. When I say line up, you're there. You're lined up, ready to go. When I say know your assignment, you know it. You know what you're doing. You know where you're supposed to be on that field. When your teammate needs help, you're there. You're helping him out. Because like I said, he may be in the same position you are. And you may go down. And you're teaching him how to run your position in case you do go down. He might be your backup. When things get real hard and you disappear, are you going to stick it out? Because in the fourth quarter, that's when things get hard. Are you going to still stick around? That's the kind of player every coach wants. And that's the kind of young man every team needs. Be the player your coach can count on. You don't have to be the smarter, you don't have to be a starter to set that example or to be a captain to set that example. Anybody can set that example. Be that person. So here's the verse for today. Whoever can be trusted with very little things can also be trusted with much. Luke, paragraph 16, verse 10. That's not just a football lesson, that's a life lesson. So if you can't be trusted with little things, why should someone trust you with the big things? You'll soon find out this in life as well. Because life is not going to wait for you. So here's my question of the day. What is one thing you can do this week to become a better player your teammates and coaches can trust? Think about this. Then go do it. Don't be afraid to step up to the plate. Or in this case, step into the line or step up to the line. So here's my coach's challenge for you this week. This week I'm challenging every player to become more dependable. Don't just tell me you're going to work harder. Show me. Don't tell me you know the play. Show me. Don't tell me you're a good teammate. Show me. Let your actions do the talking. Because at the end of the day, your reputation is built by your repeatedly doing. So here's my final whistle. Players, remember this. You don't earn trust in one practice. You don't earn it with one big hit. Well, those are nice to see, don't get me wrong. You don't earn it with one touchdown. You earn it every day. One rep, one practice, one decision, one day at a time. And eventually, your coaches don't have to wonder if they can count on you. They already know by your actions. That's what it means to be dependable. That's what it means to be a teammate. And that's what it means to be a leader. Be the teammate that can be trusted, that can be counted upon. So in closing, thanks for joining me today here on JV Matters and Inside Shadow Ridge. If today's episode meant something to you and helped you out, please like, subscribe, and share it with another player, coach, or parent. I'm Coach. God bless you, your family, and may God continue to bless the United States of America. And remember, talent may get you noticed, hard work may get you better, but consistency and character earn trust. I'll see you Wednesday on the next episode of JV Matters and you all have an outstanding day.
You don't need to